Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition on JDZ Gaming Empire. We are on our way to find a friend of Red Jenny. So, looks like we need to go down there. I believe we've looked at everything up here. And we have. So we need to fast travel here. Okay.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Yes, we are definitely going to take a closer look. Well, we have this to examine. A season of the Four of Foul. At this window, the thief Treadwell did witness the attempted assault of Lady Castine. He surrendered his chance for escape to catch and hold her assailant, a bard of Lord Halavane. Hero thief, foiled bard, and conspiring noble were all censored as per their station and relevant action. Lashings and labor disappeared and ostracized for the social season, respectively. The scandal played out far longer in the theatrical serialized adaptation, which reimagined the three as siblings separated at birth, competing for Lady Castine's hand at her orchestration. The conclusion was relatively accurate to the original event, save the punishment of the thief and noble being swapped to comic effect. Generally, good reviews received, though some thought the height of the lady's hair to be unrealistic. Excerpted and torn from A Disposable Walking Tour of the Capital by Philip Bard. Is it right here? Favors for friends. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelled script. Herald, go, at time, praise Andraste. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, path, and a key to a location on the world map. Use the world map to travel to the meeting point. Okay, are we done here? There might be a couple of things we need to look at first. Travel. Yes, this over here that we couldn't get to before. Not of heroes, division and distance. For a supposed creature of jealousy and greed, Malfarath is less so indeed. For while his word brought low the bride of the Maker, his prize was quickly divided in distance. Let us consider the lesser of the sons in this matter. Of Overhaul we know little. The middle boy, he was tasked with ruling the lands to be the Marches. No claim by the father was made, no, in my name to humble. And that freedom is shown in the result, for Overhaul himself was the least concerned with power. He among all led by example, not demand, and spoke only of sacrifice. When betrayal was revealed, Overhaul acts as a man broken, dispersing his holdings to the various tribes. It was a penance that spared him his family, but it also dispersed influence. To this day, the free marches are scattered. Overhaul more is known, for his actions bring him to the start of our nation, but his folly begins in Navarra, where we must ask, was this the will of a betrayer father, or a mistake of youth? Malfarath gave rule to the youngest, Verald, and never claimed Navarra. Never did he sit on the throne, and he is thought to have rarely visited. But his name is hated there most of all, for it was bartered for legacy by the son. Unlike Overhaul, Verald spoke not as example, but to claim. Never his name was mentioned without that of his mother and father. His claims were bold, their actions were his, and their thoughts all shared. But from the father on his throne in Ferelden, no word is recorded. And we wonder, was it deliberate? For when the betrayal was revealed, all with ties to Malfarath were vilified. And so strong were the ties that Verald had drawn, that his court was killed to a man, and he was forced to flee. Had he kept silent, as seems the will of the knowing father, and had he girded as the father had guided the elder Isarath, then Verald might have remained to rule. But that would require that the betrayer not be as he is drawn, and it would have kept Verold in Navarro, and would have kept Verold from Orlais, and would have prevented the further betrayal that truly birthed Orlais. Excerpted from A History Not of Heroes, Readings in the Ugly Heart of Change, collected by Philip. Well, I shouldn't call him Philip. His name is really Philium, a bard. Anything else? Anything else? I think we're done here in Val Royeaux. So it says we need to use the world map to travel to the meeting point, but I said the world map, please. Thank you. Oh, that's new. Oh, that's where we got to go meet Vivienne, a friend of Red Jenny. A location near Val Royeaux was revealed by the clues left by these friends of Red Jenny. Use the world map to travel to the meeting point. I think, though, before I do any of that, I want to go back to Haven, and I want to see the blacksmith. Return to Haven's chantry. The Templars have abandoned Val Royeaux. The rest of the Inquisition should hear of the Lord Seeker's plan. Well, I don't want to advance that yet either. Decisions. If I go here, is it going to advance the main story? All right, maybe I should just go here. Take care of the Friends of Red Jenny. And then go here and recruit Vivienne. So let's go here first. Let's just do it. Oh, wow. That cutscene.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Hmm.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Okay. So the mages want to work with us.
Come, let us return to Haven.
No, not yet, Cassandra. We need to go recruit a friend of Red Jenny. Okay, I see enemies. Fend off the guards.
Well, they know who I work for at least.
Back off me, lady. Dead. Any more? Don't think so. Okay. Okay, that's where we need to go through. It looks like, oh, there's going to be more guards from the way it looks. I better do a little healing here. And you too, Varric. All right. Hey.
Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Uh-oh.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sera. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Oh, okay. They got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
You're going down, mercenary. Told you. Have Sera explain in full.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches.
What is it with the breaches?
So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sera. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
I'm liking her. I like Sera. She is comical.
Back there, you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
It's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Oh, yes. Come on, Sera.
All right, Sera. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
I like her, though we won't be using her. Well, I guess we could... Do we want to use her when we head over to Vivienne to see how she performs? We won't be using her in the future. That means we're going to have two... Well, I guess it's no different than taking Varric. Let's give her a go. And confirm. Red Jenny. Inquisition needs britches. Operation available. And we need to level her up. All right, we know she's using a bow. Let's start with the stealthy part. Yes. Okay. Supply those. Put poison on her as well. Okay, let's see before we go down that road. This. Yeah, we need to take this as well. Get explosive shot. Right, buy that. Okay, all her points are spent. Let's set this to preferred. Okay, I think we're done with Sera. See how she works out. All right, I think there's some loot around here. Oh yeah, lots of it. Too many breaches. Oh, we need to put some gear on her. Let's see, that was too many breaches. What's that about? Okay, that's in Hushed Whispers. Grand Enchanter Fiona, leader of the Mage Rebellion, has offered an alliance with the rebel mages at Redcliffe. Okay, we need to return to Haven and discuss Fiona's offer with the advisors. Where is Sera's? Where's her quest? Maybe we didn't get a quest from that. Maybe we're just picking up, what's the word I'm looking for? Just collecting gear for her to be used later. Maybe that's what that is about. Oh, nope. There's some stuff up here. I don't think Sera. Yeah, we don't have any regeneration potions for her. All right, let's put on the quest for Vivienne. So we're gonna use the map. I don't think there's nothing else around here. Let's go to the world map. Can we not go to the world map? Really? We can't go to the world map from here? All right, well, I guess we're going back over here. Maybe because we're inside a building? All right, now let's go get Vivienne. Skyhold. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get there. Oh, we got a party going on.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
Oh, they're staring at
Pleasure
us.
to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Hey, you guys ask a lot of questions.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by first Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit.
Ah! Who are you?
Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
Are you Bastion?
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
You are a jackass. Oh, you got
My dear
frozen.
Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Hello, Vivienne.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
Oh, now you got a different attitude.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I don't care. Whatever you want to do with him.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt.
You got told.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last.
Uh-oh.
And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
We're asking all the questions.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Definitely. We're definitely recruiting you.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Is this business or pleasure? No. We're not going to flirt with Vivienne. Okay, well, come on.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
That was quick and fast. Recruited Vivienne. Let's add her to our party, like, immediately. Oh, well, we got sent right back to Haven. So that was good. Good. All right, so we have 2 new people here. We have Sera and we have Vivienne that we need to talk to. I wonder if it helps to... There's Sera. She's right there. If it helps to talk to the people again. Okay, I'm not going over here yet. I'm not going to the Chantry yet. I am going to go see this blacksmith before we do anything else. Ooh, our stables is right here. Though I will not be using any of these exotics. Choose a mount. Ooh, let's look over these. Okay. Oh, there's different unlocks. Okay. Wow. Oh, check that out. Ooh. Oh, that looks deadly. So we could choose what mount we want to have displayed here. And I guess if we were to use a mount, whatever we have in a stable is what we will be riding. Oh my gosh, a war nug. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, look at him. He's cute. He's cute. Oh gosh. Golden nug. Did we look at this before? What does this do? Oh, synchronize collectibles. This will synchronize your collectibles across games. Well, I'm only playing on the PC. I don't have several games going on, so there's no need to do that. All right, let's get in here.
Research in Nave has notes on alloys that may prove more effective against the...
Let's see, what in here can we modify? Okay, we already have what we need as far as modification on our weapon. I mean, I guess we could always see about putting something else on and we don't have anything else, okay? No rune upgrades available. All right. Mage only, that's okay. We can put a rune on this. No rune upgrades available. What? Maybe we need to see about crafting some first. Remember how.
Oh, does she? Well, we'll take
Craft
anything
armor.
that gives our blades a bit more bite.
You mages aren't half bad.
Okay, so it's under all armor. Wait a minute. Armor rating 92. Okay, this is an arm schematic. Heavy armor schematic. Okay, we already have these anyways. We have on this. We already have schematics created for our armor. But let's check anybody else. Okay, I'm getting confused here. I know it doesn't take much. Okay.
I am no longer a mage.
Wait a minute.
Even better.
Wait a minute. Modify armor. Look at this. Okay, here we could put the sigil on. This is what we're wearing. Plus 25% healing bonus, but negative 25% attack. Oh, heck no. Plus 15% front armor, minus 50% all other armor. What? Why would I want to do this? I don't like any of these. I do not. Sandra is wearing this. No heavy legs upgrade available. Don't remember if we can craft this. This is probably the same sigil. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of... Maybe I can put this on her because she's always up close. Excuse me. Up close and fighting. That on her. That's Sera. Vivienne. Okay, everybody's in here. How do I get these arms and legs? I thought I could craft it. Let's see here. Just a staff. 7 DPS. Mage only. Just looking here. Whoa, look at all that iron we have. Ooh. That looks good. This is going to be fire. 29 fire. Vivienne does cold. She's a cold damage dealer. Okay, this Onyx does cold. Let's just experiment here. 6 of this. What is this gonna do? All right, right now we have a plus 12% barrier damage bonus. Don't have enough of that. Ooh, that would be good. Healing from all sources. This is going into the offensive slot. Okay, so the offense slot is a 1.75% chance to heal on kill, but we don't have enough of that. Okay, we have enough of that. 1.5% chance to heal on kill. Is that what we wanted here? 9% heal on kill. Okay. Let's craft this and see what happens. Okay. I mean, I guess we could craft this for Varric, but why waste resources on this when I'm not even going to bring him with us? Firm bow grip. Tier 1. So is this where we... Let's just see here. I don't remember any of this. Critical chance. So this is going to be for a grip. Does my... Get out of here a minute. My weapon already has... It already has some... It has a rugged bow grip and a lesser fire rune. So, and those are blue. Which I assume blue is maybe rare. So I'm not going to craft any of that. Let me go to Vivienne, because we crafted that shield. I meant that staff. The healing staff. Oh yeah. She's got a 31 DPS, 19 cold. Though her staff has many... Okay, our staff has empty slots too. Okay, but still, this is much better. Let's put this on her. And then let's go back. Okay, I crafted it, so now I guess I go here. Modify it. No upgrades available for this item. How do I get the upgrades? I guess I need to find the schematics. Is that how it works? I don't know. Armor. Let's see who has an empty rune slot on their armor. Sandra. You have a heavy legs, which I don't think we have a schematic for that. Vivienne, what are you wearing? Enchanter coat. Okay. She's got a place for a sigil and light arms and legs. Solus doesn't have anything. Okay, let's look at Vivienne again. She's got light arms, legs, and a sigil, but I know I'm not going to put any of those sigils on there. So if we come here, trying to understand this. Light armor, arm schematic. Okay, so how do we get these schematics? Where do we get them from? So this would be under light armor. Those are helmets. I wish they had these separate so I could tell. Okay, there's a light armor schematic. Light armor arm schematic. Okay, that's the armor itself. This is the schematic for the arms. Let's see what we can do for you, Vivienne. This is the defense slot. Magic resistance. Heal bonus. Electricity. I don't know about any of these defenses. If there's any I'm going to take. Maybe a heal bonus. Don't have very much of this, though. I don't have very much of that. I'd rather use that on maybe myself. All right, let's do magic defense. And then here we need 2. This is also a defensive slot. Cold resistance. Range defense. I don't like any of these either. But since she's going to be ranged, let's go ahead and put this on. Is there anything else that's ranged? Because we only have 14 nug skin. Bronto hide. 6 of those. That's 2%. This is 2%. Okay, let's put this on. Put on the little nug skin. Okay, now that I have crafted that, then we go here, put it on. Yes. Okay. And we're not putting that on. Okay, I think I got it, but I still want to know, how do we go about getting those schematics? Do we find them out in the open? Don't think anybody else we can do anything for. Yeah, my weapon was good. My armor is good. Yeah, and I'm not going to put that sigil on. Okay. Sandra. You're good. You're good there. I'm not going to worry about Sera. Solus, I think he's good. We could put light on him. So let's remember that for armor, for Solus. Okay, and then what about weapons? Mine is good, I already know that. I didn't think we had any weapon schematics. Grip, staff blade, and rune. Oops. All right, let's go craft this schematic for Solus. Whoops, right here. And it's going to be light, armor, arms. Need 4 of this. It's going to be for Solus. Magic defense. So we could do almost about the same thing. Nice if we could do something different. Okay.
Should serve you well.
Alrighty. Well, seems like a pain in the butt. And each person has to have their own individual schematics. So even though I crafted that one for Vivienne, it goes on her. So I cannot use it on Solus as well. And no lake upgrades available. Oops, nope. You want to keep your changes? Yes.
Good.
And I don't think there was anything in here. Yep, nothing. Okay.
Another time then.
I think we're good. Garrett, have we talked with you? Who are you again? Okay, yeah, we already talked to him. He's the blacksmith.
Goodbye.
Right.
Okay, before we go to the chantry, let's do some talking with some of our people. Let's go see if these two have anything to say. Now that we've recruited some people.
Do you need something?
Okay, nope, we're good.
That's enough for now.
Because all that
Another
is
time, then.
all that is the same. So maybe we need to get to a certain point in the story for the options to open up.
Was there something you needed?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
I don't know, Colin. I don't know. And let's see. We can ask him this, but I'm not sure if he's going to know anything about Sera and Vivienne. They just joined us.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Yeah, okay.
I should let you get back to work.
Okay. Let's go speak with Vivienne and Sera. Don't think we need to sell anything. I think we accomplished all that before. Amulet, amulet. Let's put this on me. Vivienne, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Vivienne, I don't think she has anything on. I don't know if there's anything in here she can really use. Not really. Nope. Okay. We're gonna have to find you something there, Viv. We're gonna have to find you some upgrades. Okay, here we have the weapon schematics, but we're not using daggers. Hunting bow. Keeper staff. Okay, we did craft a keeper staff for Vivienne. Okay, a mace, a round shield, rugged longbow. We might need to look at crafting myself a different bow. Okay. Armor. Okay. So we have to just find this out in the open is what it looks like. Whoa. Recipes. Oh yeah, we're working on this. We are looking for obsidian. Lyrium potion, we already know that, and we know that. Oh yeah, and we gotta put regeneration on. Vivienne. Let's go ahead and sell this person our valuables that we don't need.
We'll need some of your cloth for bandit.
Oh. Too many britches. We don't need that? I thought we might need that for something. Let's just sell that. I'm gonna hang on to this for a minute, in case we need that for something.
Mother Giselle willing to offer?
Can you really put a price on the love of Andraste?
I'll check later to see if we need to keep those breeches. Okay, Sera's up here. Eric, you got anything new to say?
Need something?
I think he already told us about this.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
Okay.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Didn't tell us anything.
Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Yeah, nothing new.
Carry on.
Okie dokie. See ya, Varric. Looks like Sera's in here in the pub. Oh, we're gonna have music.
You see that new elf who joined up?
Sera? She's a feisty one.
She'd put your eye out.
I didn't mean anything by it. It's good to see us all coming together to serve the Maker.
Is anything we
Never
can
thought
do?
the Inquisition would be recruiting thieves.
Unlocked. Nightingale's Eyes. Codex entry.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
The Templars and the mages? Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
But where do you stand on the war?
In the frigging middle with everyone else. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing, until they take maybe mages. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Is there something else you're looking for? Like, what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know. First things first, right? I help you, march, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything starts to make sense again. Sound good to you, all-touched Lady Herald?
Oh, that's flirting with her.
I'm committed to putting an end to this crisis. Whatever it takes.
It's why I'm here, yeah? This is where it gets done. Whatever it is. Can't do a bloody thing with everyone pissing themselves. Stupid everyone.
She's kind of got a negative attitude, but it's funny. Red Jenny says, drop and grab, operation available. All right. Was that it, Sera?
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse.
Oh my gosh.
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Calling an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Does this lot even know what they're chasing? Fair question for me as well, I suppose. Everybody following a rumor. At least I'm used to that.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Let's start at the top here, top left, and we'll work our way around.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
Dang!
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
What do you think about our spymaster, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her, too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now, Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
We'll talk later.
Nope.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Nope. We're gonna see what else you got to say.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armored, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Is there anything in here?
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
There are no connections you want to mention at all?
Nope. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
Okay.
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Hence? Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves, I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
I'm just interested in talking to an elf like me.
Don't think so.
Why not?
Well, maybe you're all right, but most elves are too elfy. Like that Solus, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
Okay, she didn't like that.
There's a lot of tradition there. Should it just be thrown away?
Your great-grandfather's dead. Why aren't you dead? You're throwing away tradition.
That makes sense to you.
None of it does in the city. That's why I'm not like an elf.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Anything else?
Hey, it's you again.
I guess this is it. Tell me about your friends.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
So, who decides who deserves it? You? By what authority?
Look, Dukey cuts the stable boy's finger off for snagging a biscuit. He's eating an arrow for tea. Deserves it. Most times, it's just fun. And embarrassed, the same as dead for some. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shite at singing.
She does not like any of our responses.
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
So do you take turns leading or something like that?
There's nothing to lead. Put a few favors in, take a few out. Stop and you cut yourself out. Other than that, we stay out of each other's way. Probably best. Some are right horses.
All right, that's it. Oh, should we say this? I mean, should we just go on and make her more upset?
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, they wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know, wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it, right in the... Well, anyway, the little people will be there when you need them, in a million little ways.
So lots of little contributions add up in the background, like snowflakes that snap a branch.
What? Sure. Like snow, I guess. Anyway, it just works, most of the time. Friend of a friend and little hints. Mind you, you still have to be smart. Don't bet your life unless you're into that. To be clear, I'm not into that.
I can play along if it works for you.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
Okay, I think that's it.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it?
All right. Before we end this episode, let's read the codex on Sera real quick. Grand Enchanter Fiona. Grand Enchanter Fiona is considered an anomaly among mages. She is, for instance, the only member of the Circle of Magi ever to leave due to a recruitment by the Grey Wardens and then return. The circumstances of that return are largely unknown, but the notoriety she gained within the Circle allowed her to rise rapidly in the ranks. She became first enchanter of the Montesmard Tower and then elected Grand Enchanter at the college in Cumberland. The latter was based on her advocacy for great mage freedom, a view she claimed her time with the Wardens supported. Urging for a vote on the matter led to the College of Enchanters' dissolution in 940 Dragon, and then, when a vote was attempted secretly to Lord Seeker Lambert of the Seekers of the Truth arresting Fiona and her fellow enchanters. Following their flight to the ruin of Andorral's Reach, the escaped mages held and passed a final vote on the Circle of Magi's independence. This began the Mage Rebellions. While Fiona no longer holds the official position of Grand Enchanter, most mages still consider her an integral part of the rebellion's leadership. Okay, here we go. Sera. This report by Josephine has been defaced numerous times in a different hand. On Sera, Red Jenny and Balassima, lady parts, von Knucklefronts. What the devil? It falls to me to comment on this Red Jenny, for as a creature of the court, I must have seen the effect of her actions, although I cannot be certain. Does this make them effective or ineffective? What I know is that she has vexed cities, guardsmen across Thedas, and always escaped. Assessing all available records, it seems clear that there have been multiple embodiments of the name, often at the same time. The limitations of communication are such that this is impossible to verify in the moment. A crude drawing of a guard with her breeches at her ankles. The severity of the attributed actions vary wildly, from petty to outright vicious. While official reports label these actions unfair, I have knowledge of many named as victims and several are of suspect character. Sera would call them something altogether untoward. Yes, Mom. Shites the lot of them. There are tales of Red Jenny targeting criminals, slavers, and even assassins' guilds. The benefit of having a local is that they are invested in regional concerns. Although this obviously varies, I can discern no protocol. don't need a title to be awful and deserve it. So who is our Red Jenny? She has been amusing herself in Val Royeaux for some time, although it is clear from her accent that she is deeply Ferelden. She met with outright laughter my inquiry as to whether she had any special elven concerns that I could address. I have conferred with Liliana about the danger of this group, and our estimation is that this incarnation of Red Jenny is, at least, a good distraction. Oh, the scary one cares. Denerim. Sera's claim to have lived in Denerim cannot be verified, but seems likely. The alienage there was neither stable nor secure. Many residents of the city fled the region following the Blight. Given her nature, Val Royeaux would have seemed rife with targets. Denerim has more than its share of suspect nobility, but most were rallied against a common enemy, thanks to the efforts of the hero of Ferelden. Forced to more like shites and double shites, Sera. And I know there was another character entry in there, but we're going to wait to read that so I can go ahead and end this episode right here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying this playthrough. We have recruited 2 new players or characters to our little group here, so that's a good thing. Anyways, I will see you in the next episode. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.